Jimmy Jams, Jimmy Jams. Jimmy Jams, Jimmy Jams. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, Jimmy Jams? It's April's reading. It's time for the Jimmy Jams. All right, Gemini, this is your April reading. You can have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Gemini. Jupiter, Venus, penis, anus, or whatever else. Oh, okay. Special shout out to all my Jimmy Jams on Instagram. All right, okay. All right. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have that though, Jimmy Jams, all right? But until I take it down, my Instagram is I am Sunshine Tarot, but I've been seeing too many hoes. Okay, let me be quiet. Okay, let's just stick to the reading, Jimmy Jams, shall we? All right, let's begin. Okay, Jimmy Jams. Let's see what we have here first. Whoa, superstars. Magician with the 10 of coins and the 9 of coins. Now see, Magician is my broadcaster card, okay? So, first of all, some of you are filthy rich and you're filthy famous, maybe in your particular craft. Okay, like you could be a filthy rich scientist or you can be a filthy rich investor. I don't know, but I see just wealth. With the 9 and 10 of coins, yes, oh my God. I see a lot of money here. Some of you who have a lot of money, you could be having problems with your staff, like your in-home staff. You may have to hire a new chauffeur. You may have to hire a new staff for cleaning. Some of you have 9 to 10 maids and butlers. Like it's nothing to you. You're very, very, very wealthy. And maybe you could possibly be famous. You know, I kept on saying that for Libra, and every time I saw it, I would feel a little apprehensive. And I told you all in the other video that, you know, Lily Singh, supposedly I saw in one of her videos, she was a Libra. And now she has a talk show. A late night NBC, right? So that's the kind of shit I'm seeing right now. So either you could be a Libra with Gemini in your chart, I don't know. But I see some of you are major broadcasters, like you're in front of the camera. For show, for show, for show. And I mean, those of you, you're gonna start seeing some money, whoever this is for. Maybe you're fucking Kanye West, god damn it. I don't know, but these are the kind of cards that he would get, like somebody on that level is watching. And it looks like if you are trying to go for a really big movie, you're gonna get it. Like you're gonna get that role and they're gonna pay you right. Some of you who are in broadcasting, you may have to, you guys hold on, I know it's like, huh? But I'm just talking to the people what the cards are saying. Some of you, like I said, who are in broadcasting, you may have to change an agent. All right, maybe you're going to change an agent, and this agent is going to, you might change record labels, and the record label is going to give you more money than the previous record label. Some of you are actual rappers, like you're musicians. You go from place to place and you do shows, and it looks like that is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Like I see in the month of April, so you guys might be thinking about producing a show, doing a show, producing something that's going to be in front of the public's eye, and it is going to be a major success. But some of you are going to go place to place and you're going to rap here, and then you're going to go to the next place and rap there. And it seems like the more you are in action with producing this, you're going to produce something that's going to have a live audience. And this live audience, with it comes an enormous amount of money. Oh my God, for whoever this is for. And I'm not gonna back down from it either. So yeah, now you have to apply this however you apply this. You could fall in love with somebody from Uber or Lyft, right? You may have to go from Uber to Lyft. But some of you are gonna have a chauffeur in April. You're going to be doing a lot of towns driving, like there will be drivers to pick you up, and it could be Uber for you, it could be Lyft for you, it could be a limousine, it could be your own chauffeur. It depends on where you are on the spectrum, because I feel like some very wealthy people are listening. Okay, so there's something about April, that's going to include drivers. I don't know, you will get what I'm talking about, like Lyft, Uber, Lyft, limousine. Now I'm going to interview this chauffeur, that chauffeur. This is the right chauffeur. I feel like those of you who are really wealthy and your chauffeur lives in your house, you haven't found the right chauffeur that really sets well with the children and your family values, okay? It's like this chauffeur was on his own gig, doing his own thing. And I feel like in the month of April, all of that's going to come together. I see a major relationship here too, all right? I see the Magician, which means, you know, the Magician is talking to everybody. Okay, you know, last month we were talking about the energy of marriage. Hold on. Whew. That was a lot that just came out. Okay, so last month we were talking about how somebody was going to have the energy of marriage with you. Well, that is coming into the month of April for some of you. We have the Magician. This is maybe when you've been talking to multiple people, communicating with multiple people, seeing different people, being open to that. It looks like in the mid-April you will start moving more into having a solid relationship with someone, or a solid family situation where real estate is involved. Those of you who are selling a house, you will sell your house in April. Okay, maybe you have a house for sale and then the house sells in April and then you get, you know, a lot of money for your house. But as far as love is concerned, I feel that some of you could be dealing with another Gemini or a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. You could be dealing with a earth sign, but I don't really feel like any court cards are here, so they're not really talking about people. It's talking more about energy, and the energy of April is just wealth. Some of you could be renovating your home. I said that for the Aquarius too. You guys could be buying a home. You could be buying additional property, because see, this is home and then this is being by yourself. So some of you could be buying property. But what I see more than anything here, is that some of you are just going to really be in the public's eye and reach very high levels of public recognition that includes an enormous amount of financial retribution, and it's going to enable you to have very successful self-employment. That's exactly what these cards say. You know, I have nothing to do with this. So others of you, the Magician, to me, as you all know, some of you know, to me that's a player, or that's someone who's not committed. And that is how you're leaving. For some of you, that's how you are leaving the month of February or the month of March, like dating maybe several people, talking to different people. But in the heart of April, you're going to tune in, zone in on one particular person with whom you're going to be slowly building a family with. And something about real estate, I see family. I see that if your person has children, you will meet the children or FaceTime the children. I see you traveling maybe to a place where there are mountains, Maui, maybe Hawaii. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of green around you in April. You could live someplace where there are a lot of trees. I see children, I see harmony too with neighbors. I see a very happy family life in April. A very happy family life. Financial security in April, Geminis. Financial security and finding magic in the little things in life. So some of you who are parents, you'll be surrounded by your children a lot in April. If maybe your child hadn't been communicating with you, your kids are going to be communicating with you. They're going to call you and maybe even give you money. Okay, because there's going to be something that deals with money and security and longevity and purchasings of a home or renovating a home. Something with wealth for you. I've been seeing these cards for you now, Jimmy Jams, for about 90 days. Okay, for the last 3 months, I've been seeing wealth for Gemini. Something is happening astrologically for you. You need to, you know, if you care, find out what it is, because you end the month with the 9 of coins. This is you enjoying luxury. You know what? Your kid says, "Mom, I think I want the new Xbox." Okay. And it's not, and you can just, you don't even have to blink. You can give them any games they want. I just feel like you're going to really be in a place of financial prosperity and emotional. This also, the Nine of Coins talks about self-worth, self-esteem, making decisions that's in your best, your highest interest, right? But I see, Geminis, I see a lot of you transitioning out of multiple relationships or multiple people and moving into a committed relationship where there's money and it is self-esteem building and you're committed, but it gives you a lot of room to grow and be yourself. I see you guys maybe doing something with self-esteem, but I particularly see some of you falling in love with a Lyft driver or an Uber driver. Or maybe you will meet somebody on Uber. I see a love happening through transportation. Okay. All right. So Jimmy Jams, let's see how your person is feeling about you from April, in April. Let's see how your Uber driver, just kidding. If you have a chauffeur, you better watch out with that chauffeur and your daughter. Somebody is going to have an affair with somebody who drives, or it could just be saying that you and your boo will be using town services, town cars a lot. Maybe you and your boo will be going on Uber, Lyft a lot, all right? But there's something about a love affair and drivers. All right, how does your person feel about you? Wow, we have the King of Cups. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and they feel like they want to be with you. And they really feel like they want to come in as a husband towards you, someone that offers you security and stability. They're opening up their heart and their mind to you because they feel like they're going to be able to start trusting you. In the month of April, you're going to prove yourself to be trustworthy. Somebody is, a water sign is going to trust you enough to open up. So I'm talking to some stable ass Geminis. Okay, like they feel like there's something safe about you. The Eight of Coins. So they view you as somebody that they are working towards and building a life with. And they also view you as somebody who produce high quality work. All right, see, again, it goes back to that, those people who are really in the spotlight and people really appreciate your work. So they see you as building really high quality work, but they also see the two of you studying together. You guys might go to therapy with each other. You guys might study books on how to get along in a relationship, but they see you as being very skilled with your work. And they feel that you're learned, a well-learned person. And they see you as somebody who's going back to school. So some of you could be going back to school, and you may decide to in April. They see you as somebody who does not tolerate the bullshit. You will put the bullshit down in a minute, and you are like, no, I'm sorry. So therefore, they see you as somebody who's very wise, the Hermit, someone who's looking for their soulmate, somebody who is smart, wise, someone who can guide them in the right direction. They also see you somebody who will allow them to have their freedom. Okay, so Jimmy Jams, we're going to take a look to see how this person feels about you, where this relationship is going. Okay, where is it going from here? What makes you above your rivals? All right, what makes you above your rivals? And then we're going to look at why this relationship can work. Possible outcomes. You can always change your outcomes, but possible outcomes. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, some of you got new jobs and you're going to be starting interviewing, and some of you are going to be interviewing the chauffeurs, like I told you. Some of you are going to be interviewing limousine companies because now since you have a contract with some big movie theater or whoever you're big and bad with, they're going to start, bringing town cars to pick you up. And you might have a little spat with one and fall in love with another. So that's really odd how it keeps on saying the same thing. So maybe next month would be the very first time you've ever rode Uber or Lyft. but something is happening with transportation and love. All right, Jimmy Jams, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. The extension to the reading will be available in the description box and in the comments section, and God bless you.